Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and it's gonna be my Tari Tari episode 5 review. This was a I want to say decent episode. This episode centered around Wakana. This whole episode was basically centered around Wakana and her backstory about her mother, how they were, how mean she was, and yeah, how she died and stuff like that. So I mean, there was a whole badminton thing going on, but I'm not really gonna talk about that because that was not really important of this episode here. The Wakana part was what I was like. I was sad for her, but I was also slightly confused, and I'm wondering if I'm the only one thinking this, like being confused on how she felt about this whole situation. Like, basically, we saw how she was back then. When she was a little girl, she's all cute and stuff, trying to sing with her mother. She was more in tune with her mother. As she got older, she was test, you know, just all about test, and like she couldn't really enjoy life or have fun, you know. Her mother's like love singing and stuff like that, and she's like, let's sing, and she's like, no, I got time for singing, and she's like, let's come play a piano. Like, you're not playing the piano correctly if you're not gonna teach me, you're just gonna go back to studying and stuff. And she just like was always barking at her own mother. Like, she just was like worrying about the test, and like, I mean, yeah, it's nice that you worry about tests, and it's also funny too that we get to see the girl, you know, the daughter worry about the test, and not the mother be like, do your test, do this, and the mother, and then the son, like, you know, then the daughter's like, nah, I don't want to do a test. And like, it's all the way around where she's like, I'm gonna do tests, I'm gonna do it. He's like, let's have some fun. No, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make any sense. But so yeah, she's just being like a jerk to her mom. I was just like, why are you doing that? Like, she got getting older, and then she just, her mom's health was deteriorating and stuff like that, and when she died, she was all like, Mom, wake up, do it, waking up. And then she's like, gets out of there, and then she starts finally crying. I'm like just, I don't know, just the way she was around her mother, it just didn't be like, hey mom, or it never seemed like she was nice to her, you know. And then in this episode, like right here, is what I'm like really confused about. I'm sorry, this is more like, I guess, a discussion, not a review, but this is the other thing I was confused about with what was going on. Like, it seemed like she cared about her mom, though, nonetheless, regardless of how, like, mean she was to her, but she cared about her mother. But what she's doing right now is contradicting. It's just like, it was weird. Basically, she wanted to get the piano out of there, the piano that I think her mother played and stuff like that, just so she can have more room in her room. I mean, it made sense, because she wanted more room so she can make her bed and all that stuff. And taking all, I guess it was taking other things out, not just the piano. I'm guessing maybe it was other mementos. Maybe her mom left or something as he passed away or something. Because there's one thing that she got was like, it's supposed to be a whale, but it's like, they just called it a dolphin because they're like going back and forth like, oh, this is this or whatever it was. But it's a dolphin nonetheless. And it's like, okay, a dolphin sing. Like, she just got that little nice little plushy thing that goes on her like a bag or something like that. Yeah, she just got this little thing though, you know. She ends up dropping that, letting just leaves it at home, I guess, and I think she's put it in the junk part. I'm not sure where she put it, but it's not. I think it's not there anymore. Same with the piano. All that stuff's gone because she asked her father if she can take all that stuff out, and so he did it. He took all that stuff out. His father had to leave on some business trip or something like that, but he ends up taking all that stuff out, and so her room's like empty. And then we see her. You see her sitting there, and she's thinking about the past, and she's like, now she's like sad about that. Like, you asked for all this stuff, like, you're just, like, contradicting yourself on what you're feeling. You know, I'm just, like, I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm confused with this episode here. I felt sad for her because, you know, she lost her mother. And I understand that, you know, and the loss of your mother and everything. I understand the feeling. You know, it's just, I don't get why she's being like this, you know? When she wanna, like she doesn't like the scene. She's avoiding, her friends. She's avoiding Sawa, Miyamoto, and you know, Ween and Makoto. She's avoiding all of them and stuff like that. She doesn't seem like she wanna like do this whole choir stuff anymore either. She's trying to like seclude herself, like distance herself from everybody for some reason. And I don't get that. Like, I don't get why she's doing this all of a sudden. Like, they're noticing that she was having some kind of change, but why is she doing this all of a sudden? It's weird. It's weird. That's all I can say. It's like, this episode was weird, I guess. I don't really get what was really going on with her like that. I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this review is like, it's not even really much of a review. It's more of a discussion, me talking about, like, because I just don't get what was happening there. Like, why? She seemed like she cared about her mother right now. Like, before, she was like, oh, no, your mother this. I mean, she's like, she's just so mean when she was a kid. And then, like, right now, she's moving all that stuff out of here. But then she's like, all sad because stuff's gone. It's like, I don't know. And then the next episode, she's all freaking crying and crap like that now. So then now it's even more confusing. So I'm just like, what is she feeling? What's happening here? That's one thing. I just want to know, what is she thinking? What is she thinking? That's what it is. What is she thinking exactly? I'm sorry. I'm just like, I guess I'm on a tangent here, because I'm just like, I don't understand her feelings towards this. Why is she feeling this way all of a sudden? You know? I mean, it was probably because the whole the condos, those old people were talking about her mother and stuff. So she got to know a little bit more about her, I guess, and then she's just going back in the past, and just it's really bothering her. God, maybe she just wants to take all that stuff away so she don't have to keep remembering this, maybe. But at the same time, you don't want to do that, because then you're just gonna feel sad for it later on, because then you don't have anything to remember your mother by. You know, you always should always cherish the memories. So I'm just like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll stop now. What do you guys' thoughts on this episode here? Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of the episode. Like the review or discussion. So yeah, and subscribe, whatever. You know, this has been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, break out.